least to most emotionally available zodiac signs. Some people swear they're emotionally open until you actually need them. Others don't say much, but somehow make you feel completely seen. And here's the truth: no one talks about. Emotional availability isn't about being nice or sensitive. It's about access, consistency, and how someone handles discomfort. Today, we're ranking the zodiac from least to most emotionally available using common psychological patterns, not diagnoses. And trust me, the bottom of this list explains why some people always feel just out of reach. Number 12. Aquarius. Emotionally detached by design. Aquarius ranks last because emotional availability feels unsafe to them. Psychology often links them to avoidant attachment and emotional compartmentalization. They feel deeply, but they process privately and intellectually, not relationally. Letting someone fully into their emotional world feels like losing autonomy. Aquarius isn't cold. They're self-contained. They'll talk about ideas, concepts, even abstract feelings. But the moment emotions require vulnerability or consistency, they pull back. You may feel close to them mentally, but emotionally, there's often a locked door. Availability exists, access does not. Number 11. Capricorn. Emotionally available on a delay. Capricorn doesn't lack emotions, they postpone them. Psychology often associates them with emotional suppression and a productivity-first mindset. Feelings are handled after responsibilities, not before. They believe stability comes from control, not expression. Capricorn will show up physically, provide solutions, and stay reliable. But emotional processing happens in private, often much later. When you need emotional presence right now, Capricorn can feel distant. They care deeply, but vulnerability feels inefficient. Emotional availability exists, just scheduled for another time. Number 10. Virgo. Emotionally guarded through analysis. Virgo struggles with emotional availability because they overthink it. Psychology links them to intellectualization and hypervigilance, meaning they analyze feelings instead of expressing them. Before opening up, Virgo needs emotional precision, clarity, logic, and safety. They fear being misunderstood more than being alone. So instead of sharing raw emotion, they filter it, refine it, and often keep it to themselves. Virgo is emotionally present in actions, not always in words. Their availability is blocked by the need to get it right first. Number 9. Sagittarius. Emotionally available until it gets heavy. Sagittarius feels emotionally open until emotions start asking for depth, consistency, or limitation. Psychology ties them to avoidance of emotional burden and a strong need for freedom. They love emotional conversations, honesty, and connection, as long as it stays light. The moment feelings become intense or restrictive, Sag instinctively pulls away. Not because they don't care, but because emotional heaviness feels like a cage. They're available in moments of joy and honesty, less so when emotions demand staying power. 8. Gemini. Emotionally expressive, inconsistently available. Gemini talks about emotions easily, but staying emotionally present is where things wobble. Psychology links them to emotional variability and cognitive processing. They're great at naming feelings, explaining them, and even joking about them. But consistency isn't their strong suit. One day, Gemini is fully engaged, emotionally curious, and deeply connected. The next, their attention shifts elsewhere. It's not avoidance, it's mental overstimulation. Emotional availability for Gemini depends on engagement. When their mind is present, so are they. Number 7. Leo. Emotionally available when seen and valued. Leo's emotional availability is tied directly to feeling appreciated. Psychology connects them to validation-based openness, meaning they open their heart when they feel recognized. When Leo feels seen, they're warm, expressive, and generous with their emotions. But neglect or dismissal triggers emotional withdrawal. Leo doesn't shut down out of cruelty. It's self-protection. Emotional availability feels safe when they know they matter. Ignore their needs, and the walls go up fast. Leo doesn't need perfection. They need acknowledgement. Number 6. Aries. Emotionally available in the moment. Aries is emotionally honest. sometimes brutally so. Psychology ties them to high emotional reactivity, meaning they feel things quickly and express them immediately. If Aries is upset, you'll know. If they care, you'll feel it. The challenge is longevity. Aries excels at emotional immediacy, not sustained presence. They show up intensely in the moment but struggle with ongoing emotional maintenance. Availability comes in bursts, powerful, real, and fleeting. Staying emotionally present over time is learned, not instinctive. Number 5. Taurus. Slowly available, deeply present. Taurus doesn't open emotionally fast, but when they do, they stay. Psychology links them to emotional inertia and trust anchoring. They need time to feel safe before sharing their inner world. Once that trust is built, Taurus becomes one of the most emotionally reliable signs. They show up consistently, listen deeply, and offer steady emotional presence. They may not articulate emotions eloquently, but their availability is proven through actions. With Taurus, access grows slowly, then becomes unshakable. 4. Scorpio. Emotionally available with trust. Scorpio is emotionally unavailable to strangers and deeply available to the chosen few. Psychology links them to guarded vulnerability and intense emotional depth. They don't open easily because emotional exposure feels dangerous without trust. But once that trust is earned, Scorpio becomes fully present, emotionally loyal, and profoundly invested. They don't skim the surface, they dive straight to the core. Their availability is conditional, but when activated, it's powerful. Scorpio isn't inconsistent, they're selective. Number 3. Cancer. Naturally emotionally available. Cancer's emotional availability is instinctive. Psychology connects them to high emotional attunement and caregiving behavior. They sense shifts in mood, respond to emotional needs quickly, and prioritize connection without being asked. Cancer doesn't just listen. They feel with you. Their challenge isn't availability, it's overexposure. They can give so much emotionally that they forget to protect themselves. But when it comes to holding space and staying present, Cancer operates on default settings most people must learn. Number 2. Pisces. Deeply emotionally available. Sometimes too much. Pisces doesn't open emotionally, they dissolve into connection. Psychology links them to emotional merging and extreme empathy. They feel what you feel, often before you say it out loud. Emotional availability comes naturally, without calculation or hesitation. The downside is boundaries. Pisces gives emotional access freely, sometimes at their own expense. They forgive, absorb, and empathize even when it hurts them. Their availability is vast, which makes them comforting, healing, and sometimes emotionally drained. Number 1. Libra, the most emotionally reachable sign. Libra takes the top spot because emotional availability is how they regulate their inner world. Psychology ties them to relational attunement and conflict resolution instincts. They actively work to stay emotionally present, balanced, and connected. Libra listens without interrupting, responds without escalating, and stays engaged even when conversations get uncomfortable. They may not be the deepest feelers, but they are the most consistently reachable. Emotional availability isn't accidental for them, it's intentional. They don't disappear, they stay. So are you emotionally open or emotionally guarded? Emotional availability isn't about perfection, it's about being reachable. Some signs protect access, others give it freely. Knowing how open you are can change how you love, communicate, and choose partners. Drop your sign below and be honest. Are you easy to reach emotionally, or does access have to be earned? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.